standing tall no matter what happened yesterday. I wanted a conversation with everybody there, the wonderful people that were watching this parade, the wonderful bookmobile, all of that. Closer? Oh, you didn't hear a word I said. Mark, I get 5 more minutes. Yeah, well, yesterday, wasn't it a beautiful day? The sun was out, hundreds of people were there, everybody was happy, they were applauding us. We were very peaceful because peace is positive. Peace is not political. Peace is not threatening. And there's no reason that peace should be treated that way. We were treated that way, that's okay. But peace, American peace, should not be treated that way anymore, and we got to stand up for that and do something about it. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of what was known as the Cold War. That's why I'm so old, because the Cold War went on for 40 years, as you remember. And I'm still here, and that war is over. I was part of the civil rights movement in Virginia when there was segregation, and they said you couldn't stop that, and we stopped it. I was part of the anti-war movement, the Vietnam War movement as a veteran, and they said we couldn't stop it, and we stopped it. And believe me, we've been stopping things non-violently for 40 or 50 years, and there's going to be a stop to this, and it's going to be soon. And it's because of the people around here, I need to mention that these events that took place in the last few days and are continuing for a few more days are just because grassroots people like you with no titles, no money, no position necessarily, but a lot of good competence and hard work, the Pikes Peak Dynamic Peacemaking Planning and Action Committee, along with Eric Gerlow and Mark Lewis on that committee, helped us to put this all together, and I think they need a good round of applause. Two things I don't want us to forget about that are going on in this process. There is something that began in the 16th century that turned out to be a valuable and creative aspect of the law. It didn't exist before then, it's existed since then up until the present time, and it's called the Great Writ of Habeas Corpus. Habeas corpus means bring the body forth. And when I went to law school in 1957, the Mallory case was before us, where they detained one American citizen for 1 week in the back rooms of the police station, rubber hosed him, cleaned him up, brought him to court, got a confession involuntarily when he was back there, and the judge threw the confession out. And the confession is thrown out, and detention was thrown out, and that was 1957, and now we have citizens and non-citizens alike, human persons of this planet who are being detained for 5 years. That's atrocious. That has to stop too. President Bush says he's promoting democracy abroad. And he's eliminating civil liberties here at home and abroad. We must stand up. Peace is not political. Peace is not a protest. We were told yesterday by the media, by the police, by the organizers that what was going on was a negative protest. That's the only way they can think. This is a positive movement. This is a lovable movement. This is a permanent movement. This is us.